Everyone being shaken up, down, and around, laid on the ground and fried like bacon. We have, more multi-billion-dollar conglomerates getting involved in the space. We have Epic Games, the entity behind Fortnite. We have Sony, the company behind Sony, and we have a company referred to as Kirkby, which owns Lego. Raising billions of dollars collectively here to, utilize blockchain technology in one way, shape, or another. Be sure to stick around till the end to not miss any of what's going on here. Drop a like on the video if you like the video, and be sure to subscribe. Now we have Cardano jumping right into it here. It would appear bearish Robo advisors have returned. We are not too surprised, as we are, still under the influence of some other significant bearish parameters. So we were just waiting for, further confirmations, because we always go with the flow of the crypto market and watch out for EngineeringRobo. And we have, multiple parameters that need to be met for us to be fully invested into a project, rather than getting all in at once at one price level. So Cardano, under the influence of the buy for Golden Cross and Super Robo advisors, it would appear, been in a crippling downtrend ever since. Bearish parameters met back in September. You were saved from a dramatic 66% correction that followed if you chose to take profit when EngineeringRobo became bearish. We had bullish parameters met throughout the end of March here, the buy for and Golden Cross, suggesting we can invest 50% into Cardano based on bullish Robo advisors, but an abrupt change in momentum. Resistance has been found, and we are looking for support. And, bearish Robos have returned. The super sell and sell 4 in play ever since the 8th of April has suggested you reduce your position, accordingly. And you were saved from the dramatic, 9 to 10% correction that followed, after bearish parameters met. So we are just waiting for further confirmations here. We only invested that 50% ratio. We needed daily candles to open and close above the descending trend line to invest 30%. And then we needed daily candles opening and closing above $1.31 for us to invest that remaining 20% support-based investment ratio, because right now we are looking for the strongest levels of support. $1.05 and in addition to 84 cents have been visualized. They are key levels we will likely continue to interact with here. However, the dreaded strongest level of support down below is 34 cents here, sadly. And so with a descending trend line of resistance overhead, significant sell suggestions from EngineeringRobo, that does suggest perhaps continued interaction downward toward support. Hopefully we can hold 84 cents, but as I mentioned, 34 here is going to be where we are watching out for if we were to continue any sort of downside. But if dips are bought and we make our way upward and recover quickly, if bullish parameters have returned, we will act accordingly, because we always go with the flow of the strategy. With the buy for and super Robo advisors back in July, we experienced 145% in gains over the following 38 days trading Cardano with EngineeringRobo. And we have another instance roughly 4,000 years ago here by next Wednesday, I believe, with the buy for and super buy back throughout the middle of November of 2020. Your investment into Cardano experienced 1,261% in gains before EngineeringRobo suggested you capitalize on some upside there. So right now, we are still up, in my opinion, in terms of a longer-term trend. In the immediate short term, further solidification of support is necessary. So right now, we are just waiting for our bullish parameters to return for us to be more comfortably bullish on gains here. But I overall find it very difficult to be bearish on cryptocurrency. Currently, the space is just far too prominent among a whole new sector of money getting involved. But right now, we just may need to continue the short-term downside, the fearful, uncertain, and doubt-filled price action of volatility. Just maybe what's necessary here for us to continue this, multi-hundred percentage, uptrend that overall is in play. But let me know down below your thoughts on Cardano. So Epic Games now worth over $31 billion, has raised $2 billion from, Sony and Kirkby. CEO and founder of Epic Games stated that this investment will serve to create spaces where players can have fun with friends, brands can build creative and immersive experiences, and creators can build a community and thrive. And this announcement comes after Epic Games and the Lego Group partner to make the metaverse safe and fun for children and families. They intend to build and provide kids with access to tools that will empower them to become confident creators in a positive and family-friendly digital space. And so Epic Games also developed Unreal Engine, one of the biggest platforms used to create games at the moment. Fortnite is made on Unreal Engine, and recently we have acquisitions from Sony, has acquired Bungie for over $3 billion, which is the studio behind, things like Halo and Destiny, it would appear. And we have Microsoft recently purchasing Activision for, roughly $69 billion. They're the studio behind, Call of Duty and apparently Candy Crush. So multi-billion-dollar conglomerates getting involved in the space, the metaverse, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency currently is just, far too bullish in the long term, in my opinion. The immediate short term, we just have to, go through this, volatile up-down slap around that the market will have to undergo for us to continue the overall uptrend that I still believe is in play, and there will be a six-figure level that could, perhaps be far more considerable as a local top, in my opinion. Right now, we are just trapped in sideways, but as we know, we have fallen back beneath my range of strange between $40,000 and $42,000 per Bitcoin, currently interacting with it as resistance under the influence of bearish Robo advisors. So lots of factors here contributing to bullish upside potential. Traders buying the dip. We are in a bit of a, low swing, it would appear. We are interacting with the descending trend line potentially as support now. So there are factors here contributing to support. However, also resistance. We just mentioned our range between 40 and 42K there. So resistance and support does suggest, some annoying, boring, and canceling itself out sideways as we've fallen way back within this range that's been giving us a hard time ever since the beginning of the year here. $34,655 is still going to be the strongest level of support here for us, a bullish level that we've interacted with twice ever since the start of 2022. Right now, we are just looking for the return of bullish Robo advisors and, perhaps further solidification of support near current levels. An interaction with my descending trend line would be nice. Or finding ourselves back at least within this pink range of stink or back above it would be, nicer to see. But we always go with the flow of crypto and watch out for EngineeringRobo. When you have a strategy, you can trade more tactically, and emotion and feeling kind of gets thrown out the window because you don't really have to speculate up or down. You just see how it's going and you make your way around. But with the buy for and moon back in July here, we experienced 49% gains. With the buy for and bull throughout October, we experienced 40% in upside. Another instance of, a good 48% in gains with this combination of Robo advisors throughout February. We even have roughly 1,000 years ago, back in 2020 there, from October up to January of 2021, you experienced 260% in upside for Bitcoin. And so we've had a very tremendously bullish couple years here. So far, 2021 has been a dreaded range of sideways, bleeding into 2022. But 2020 was the start of what has currently been a 10x run for Bitcoin. And I still believe we have yet to see the top. But so we are getting closer to the fear zone here, it would appear, and you want to be buying during times of extreme fear and heavily considering taking profit when FOMO is present. We still are not anticipating potential top until the $178,000 level, a far more reasonable top, in my opinion, right now, this does look like a a low to be buying Bitcoin in a range of sideways, higher lows and higher highs. Does suggest the continuation of upside. If we were to solidify this third higher low, we've printed some very bullish higher highs into these recent all-time high interactions, and we have yet to see the FOMO zone. Coming from the fear zone, we've experienced roughly that 10x there, and right now the tip of the FOMO zone is currently only 2,487% in gains. But we will need to see continued institutional activity, in my opinion. Many retail investors are being shaken around right now. The whole crypto market is still full of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But in my opinion, a very much bullish, longer-term uptrend is still intact based on current price levels, and I find it way too difficult to be bearish on the space and potentially panic selling here. Even if we were to continue our way sideways, it is a necessary evil here that may be required for us to continue tens to hundreds to thousands of percent in upside. But let me know down below how you feel about Bitcoin and crypto. We always go with the flow of the market, and watch out for EngineeringRobo and act accordingly. We capitalize on upside and minimize downside. Thank you for hearing my analysis, and tune in for the next one.